I'm Dan Ackerman, and we are here with the biggest thing to hit PCs since Windows 8. That's right, it's Windows 8.1. This is a free upgrade to the Windows 8 operating system. Microsoft hopes that it fixes a lot of the problems that people are having with Windows 8 or reasons why they may be avoiding it. If you're one of those people who's been waiting to get a new PC, but you're like, oh, I hate Windows 8, this is not really going to change your mind. If you already have a Windows 8 machine, you might as well get this free upgrade. It doesn't change the experience all that radically, but it's a really nice collection of kind of tweaks and new features and new additions. Now, I think some of the most important things in Windows 8 are, number one, they've brought back the Start button. Now, everyone said, oh, there's no Start button in Windows 8. That's terrible. Now they have a button. If you press on it, it just goes back to this screen. So that's not really all that exciting. But if you give it a right click, which I'll do by holding down on it here with my finger, you get this very nice contextual menu that gives you access to like the Task Manager and Device Manager and all kinds of other actually useful stuff. You can also set this up to boot straight to this view rather than that tile-based view. You also get the new version of Internet Explorer, that's IE 10. Looks a lot like IE 9, which is really, really well optimized for Windows 8. It's much zippier and scrolls much smoother than any other web browser. You can have more tabs open now, and the different tabs you have open are now down here at the bottom instead of sort of distracting it out of the way at the top of the screen. So you've got your address bar and your tabs all in the same place. They've also made some really big improvements to the App Store. The App Store just had a lot of like bloatware in it, a lot of shovelware. It was really hard to search through. Now it's got a much nicer design. They've got like a big highlighted space right here. They've got some top picks for you based on things you've already downloaded. And then they have these like trending and new, and the images for all of them are bigger, which I think is really good. And you get a little description. And then the actual app pages have a lot more information, and you just scroll through and you see all this. The Snap feature is more useful now. You can put more apps on the screen depending on what your resolution is, and it's smart about how it puts them all together. Right here, I've got 3 things going at once. If you have a very high resolution, you can have 4 things on one screen, and then if you have multiple screens, you can do even more than that. They've also made some big improvements in Windows 8.1 to how search on the system works. Now, if you go to the little search icon right here, this will search everything without having to pick a category: apps, settings, and the web. And they set up some Bing pages for like public figures and stuff. But you can get to this because that search icon is searching everything, stuff on your system and stuff online at the same time. So those are some of the big highlights for Windows 8.1. I'm Dan Ackerman with Windows 8.1.